Hi guys, welcome to Lennox Bennett channel wherever you are in the Caribbean or in the world. All right, special big up to those in South Africa, Barbados, Trinidad, St. Lucia, Grenada, St. Vincent, Guyana, Belize, Bahamas, St. Lucia, British Virgin Island. Big up to everybody. Cayman, Canada, USA, England. All right, let's go, guys. It says Megan normally saves X dollars each month, but in August she saves $4 less than twice her usual amount. In August she saved, so if they are saying that she saves $4 less, so that means let's just say X minus 4, that would represent the $4 less, right? And the twice would mean 2X. So that would be C. Let's move on to the next one. Remember, guys, you're encouraged to try the questions before the solution. All right, this one says if m asterisk n is equal to the square root of m cube minus n square, then asterisk 5 asterisk 2 is equal. So you know you have to work out the bracket first, right? Work it out and tell me what you guys got. Put it in the comment section. All right, so let's work out this part first. All right, so this is our m, and this is our n. So it would have been the square root of 5 cube. And remember, 5 cube does not mean 5 times 3, right? And n squared does not mean n times 2. Don't remember about this. I'm not supposed to have this here. I'm supposed to have the 2. Oh, go on. Computer, you annoy me right about now, you know. To annoy me right about now. All right, so this would be 2 square. 5 times 5 times 5 would give us 125 minus 2 times 2, which is 4. Don't forget your square root, right? So we're going to find the square root of these. That works out to 121. Which number multiplied by itself give us 121, which is 11, right? But we're not finished, right? So this becomes 5 asterisk 11 now. So it's 5 asterisk 11. And we're going to do the same process again. Try to see if we can, or we can freestyle it. 5 cube is 125. 11 squared this time because this becomes our n. So 11 times 11, 121, right? Find the square root of this after we subtract, which is 4. So find the square root. So that is 2. Our answer would have been 8. Let's move on to 23. Computer, and even though I love it so much, I love it so much. For some reason, it just, yeah, I get that about it. You just feel like you're right click. All right. So the trapezium with height h as an area of x centimeter, x square centimeter square. The height of the trapezium expressed in terms of x is, so I could go back up to the diagram. All right, this is it, right? What would be the area in general? So the area would have been half of this. Yeah, you add this, a plus b times the height. So I'm going to write that. Half of a times b, a plus b. So, all right, let me type it in. Hold on there, guys. All right, so it would have been a plus b times the height, right? And of course, we divide by 2, and that would equal to x squared based on what they told us. All right, this is not going to work. Hold on, I'll switch back to this one. All right, so this is the general formula of a plus b, and they said the area is x squared, and they want us to find for h now. So the first thing we do, get rid of this, so we multiply by 2. So this would become 2x squared. We want to get h by itself, right? So we times by 2 here. So we get rid of the 2. I could have showed that step there, but sometimes students will ask. So we have a plus b. But I didn't put in the numbers. Lord Jesus. All right. I'm good at number here alone put in. A is actually, I could call A 2 and B x minus 4. So it should have been 2 plus x minus 4 over 2, because that's what we're dividing by, right? The height would have been h. We don't know what h is, and this would have equal to x squared. So we're going to get rid of this by times in. So we're going to end up with 2x squared on that side, because we are going to times by the 2x squared. All right. We can easily work down this to x minus 2, right? Because you can work out, these are like terms. So when you subtract, you'll get minus 2, so it will be x minus 2. And of course, this times by the h. And this equal 2x squared. So all we have to do now, in order to get h, we just need to divide by all of this, which is x minus 2. And we do that to both sides. So we just divide. For some reason, guys, this not right so good. Hell, powder house. Just have to keep using it though until it come where it's supposed to be. So it will be x minus 2. All right, let me see if I see that as a solution. All right. So it will have been this. All right, next question, next question. Because it's all right, so me take long up on the questions. Nothing really wrong with that still, you know. But oh God, it's a lot of work, man. It's a lot of work. To go over here so I can see what I go on. Number 24 says 3 minus bracket x minus 2 is equal to. All right, so I'm going to expand the bracket, right? So it would have been 3 negative times that would have given minus x. And negative times negative would have been positive. So this would give us plus 2. So that would be negative x. The 3 and the 2 add up to give us plus 5. So it would have been this C. Because it's supposed to be minus x. They basically turn it around. Still the same answer, all right? 25 says 5n plus 1 times 5n plus 2 is the same as, now the base is the same, so we're going to be adding the powers. So we add n and n, that's 2n. So I just add the powers, right? 1 plus 2, 3. So it would have been 5 raised to the power n plus 3. So that would have been b. Let's move on to 26. If 5 bracket y minus 2 is equal to 3 bracket y plus 4, then y is, remember you have to work it out, guys. So we expand our bracket, 5 times y, that's 5y. Positive times negative, negative, so that's negative 10. And that's going to equal to 3 times y, which is 3y. And of course, 3 times 4, positive 12. Remember, the bracket in math mean to multiply. We need to group the like terms now. So we're going to subtract 3y from this side. So this becomes 5y minus 3y. 12 is already over here. So it would have been 12. Now this is a negative 10. So the inverse is plus 10. Remember, guys, you have to take the inverse when you're grouping them. And what you do to one side, you do to both sides. I've done lives with these already. Nobody should be struggling. So this gives us 22 and 5 take away 3. That's what, 2. So we divide both sides by 2. So the value of y would have been 22 divided by 2, which is 11. Right, let's move on to the next one. It says, item 27 refers to the following vectors P and Q. The vector P minus 2Q is represented by. So all I wanted to do is just do what they asked us to do. Up to all who support my channel, alright? So you have P first, so that's what. Write it back. Because they didn't do anything to P, they just write P alone, right? And then you say minus 2Q. So what we have to do, multiply 2 times Q. So it's like a drop of 2 here, so 2 times that, negative 4. 2 times 5, positive 10. And of course, you close your bracket. This is where you get a little bit interesting. Remember, there's a minus here. Please, guys. A lot of times, students tend to ignore this and just a 3 minus 4 give you a negative 1. But there's a negative here, so it's 3 minus minus 4. Please do not ignore the negative, all right? And of course, we have 7 minus 3. No, 7 minus 10. So this becomes a positive. So it becomes 3 plus 4, which is 7. And then, of course, we have minus 3. I'm not seeing that in the options. So let me just go down. 7 minus 3. Oh, C. So I think it would have been C. All right, let's move on to the next one. Subscribe if you're not subscribed, guys. I don't know if you do already. Could do a little of these. All right. 28 says, item 28 refers to the following diagram of a parallelogram in which EF is parallel to HG. So EF, I'm gonna say F, oh yeah, is parallel to EG. That means they're going in the same direction and they will never meet. All right, cool, cool. EF equal K, they give us that already. So that means this one is also K. And where is H? Okay, EH is equal to M. e.g. expressed in terms of m. So the one from E to G. I'm gonna go EF, so I'm gonna take this route. So I'm going with the arrow, so it's gonna be K. All of this represented is K plus FG. So I'm going with the arrow for both of them. So it would be K plus M. If you have not done vectors, guys, you really need to check out my past papers on vectors. All right, let's move on to 29. Let's say if 5 bracket xy is equal to 4 bracket 10, 20, then the values of x and y is. So all we need to do, expand the bracket, so that will give us 5x is equal to 4 tens, 40. That's what it literally means. And it also means 5 times y, that's 5y, is equal to 4 times the 20, which is what, 80. So we can find them separate. 5 into this is 8, so the first one are 8. All right, we don't need to go no further. This is the only one with 8, right? All right, let's move on to the next one, which is number 30. Hit the like button if you don't do that, guys. Hit the like button. All right, item 30 refer to the following matrix. The inverse of A is, oh, the one to find the inverse of A, which is this. Now, to find the inverse of a matrix, 2 by 2 matrix, first of all, it's in the form A, B, C, D. So first we have to find the determinant. And how we do that? It's AD, so it's 2 fours 8 minus 1 times 7. So that's a 1. Let me see if I can find one with 1. Alright, so I want out of these two. Cxc going M smart, you know. Right, we go figure now. So this becomes 1 over 1 because 2 times 4 is 8 minus 1 times 7. So the rules say we swap A and D. So we are going to swap this. So this becomes 4 and this becomes 2 here. And then we change the sign of these. So this becomes -1 and -7. Students tend to do it the opposite way. Let's swap this and change the sign of these. Please don't do that, guys. So it's 4, -1, -7, 2. 4, -1, -7. Or the right, go on, yeah, so what go on. 4, -1, 7, 2, -7 for there, so 2. All right, so a D. I just come on my screen. We just come on my damn screen. All right, 31. If it took a speedboat 9 hours to travel a distance of 1080 kilometers, what is the average speed? So the average speed would just be this divided by 9, right? So we find average speed. So 9 into this goes 9 into 1 your car, 9 into 10, 1 times 9 ones 9. Subtract, you get 1, right? Carry down your 8, you get 18. 9 into 18, that's 2 times. And of course, 2 times 9, 18. Remember, we have that 0 if you carry down, right? And of course, 9 into 0, 0. So that would be 120. So this would be C. All right, guys. Here is my number to alert me. Remember, marathon's coming up for May 2025. January 2025 as well. All right, just send me a WhatsApp 549-2161. If I call in, don't get me, guys. More time I'm in class. Most of the time I'm in class. So just shout me that WhatsApp. I respond. All right, I'm out, no doubt. See you guys in another video. Like for part 4.